Who truly benefits from cultural borrowing? Have you ever wondered who gains the most from cultural borrowing? This practice involves taking elements from one culture and incorporating them into another. It can include things like traditions, symbols, styles, or ideas. The benefits can be shared among various groups, but it really depends on how this borrowing happens and the context behind it. When cultural borrowing is done well, it can enrich both the borrowing culture and the one being borrowed from. It opens the door to new ideas and perspectives, sparking creativity and innovation. This process can also build global understanding and empathy. By breaking down cultural barriers, it encourages conversations between different cultures. When borrowing is approached with respect and collaboration, it can lead to a mutual appreciation that honors the origins of the borrowed elements. However, the benefits of cultural borrowing are not always evenly shared. When borrowing occurs without respect or understanding, especially by dominant cultures from marginalized or indigenous cultures, it can lead to cultural appropriation. This happens when elements are taken out of context or trivialized, often for profit, without giving credit to the original culture. In these cases, the dominant culture may gain socially or economically, while the source culture may suffer from a loss of meaning or identity. From the viewpoint of understanding cultural traditions and family customs worldwide, it is vital to see how cultural borrowing can either support or undermine cultural heritage preservation. When elements are borrowed thoughtfully, it can help preserve and share traditions in a respectful way. On the flip side, careless borrowing can dilute or misrepresent cultural customs, which can harm the communities that hold those traditions dear. To ensure that cultural borrowing benefits everyone involved, there are practical steps to follow. First, learn about the cultural significance behind the elements you want to adopt. Second, collaborate with members of the source culture to ensure respectful use and accurate representation. Third, always give proper credit to the culture of origin. Lastly, be mindful of any power imbalances that may affect how cultural elements are used. Cultural borrowing can benefit all parties when approached with respect and fairness. It enriches cultural traditions and family customs by sharing and adapting meaningful practices across cultures. Without these considerations, the benefits often favor dominant groups while risking harm to the cultural heritage of others.